Hey, welcome back. Let's talk about how to do phase 1 of Argos. As always, I do stream over on Twitch, so if you do have any question about the phase 1 of Argos, feel free to ask me over on my stream. Anyway, let's get started. At the beginning of the fight, your party will be assigned either a moon or a sun affix. If you're a moon, there will be a purple circle under you. If you're a sun, there will be a yellow circle under you. It is very important that you keep track of this throughout the entire fight, as all the major attack as well as mechanics will involve either a sun or moon mechanics. For example, let's look at this giant AoE attack that is purple colored. This means that this is a moon attack, and party member with the moon affixed onto them can safely stand in a circle without taking damage and continuously DPS. However, if you're a sun, then you must walk away from the circle. This also applies to the rest of the attack. However, a noticeable one is this double ring circle. He'll attack both of the inside and the outside area and simply head to the one corresponding to your colors. So if you're moon, you head outside in this case. However, the thing to note is that every time he does this, he'll switch the color around. So because moon is the outside circle right now, the next time that he does it, it'll be an inside circles. For example, here you can see that the next time he does the same attack, the color is flipped, where moon is now the inside circle. Sometimes the boss like to spawn these balls, and the party member with the corresponding affix or color must consume these balls because otherwise they will explode. Do know that you cannot collect 2 balls at once, so each party member should try to collect 1 ball. Pizza attack, just go to your colors. He'll do this about 2 to 3 times, so just make sure you move quick. Finally, he will summon a giant ring, and if you are the opposite color of the ring, then you have a meter above your head. Make sure to not let this meter run out because otherwise you will take a lot of damage and most likely die. Exiting the ring is enough to remove the meter and then you can go back in. Do know that not every single attack is associated with a affix or a colors. The boss do also do regular attack on top as well. Whenever you stagger the boss, make sure to also watch what color the boss is currently glowing. In this case, it is yellow, which means he'll immediately follow with a close-up attack as soon as he's got up. On the other hand, if the boss is glowing purple, then just simply stack on the boss because he will follow up with a range attack after he get up. With that being said, let's talk about its first major mechanics, where he'll create 8 safe zones, 2 in each cardinal direction, with 1 being a moon and 1 being a sun in each direction. Like always, just assign your party member with a corresponding spot and you're pretty much good to go. After this, however, the boss will create a dial right under him, and at this point, your entire party should stop attacking and simply wait for the dial to run out. Now, do know that this is a cheese way of doing it. The proper way of doing it involves you balancing your sun and moon attack, which is dramatically more difficult, so most people would just cheese this attack by stop attacking it. It is important to also know that after this mechanics is over, the affix assigned to your party will change. If you're previously a moon, you now be a sun and vice versa. So it is important to keep track of what attack is corresponding to your element now. Moving on to the memory attack, the boss will do a series of telegraphed safe spot, which you must then memorize and head to. However, there's actually a way to cheese this mechanics. A sun safe spot will always appear at this spot currently on the screen, as well as the location directly opposite of it, while the moon safe spot will always appear at the bottom right, as well as the opposite location at the top left. So what you could do is just ignore everything about the memory and head to these spots, because you know they will appear at the end of the sequence and will always be the hardest hitting attack. This more or less completely cheats the mechanics, and then you can continue as normal. This concludes most of the major attack as well as mechanics for phase 1 of Argos. Overall, this is a relatively straightforward boss fight, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with it. But with that being said, if you still have questions, you can ask them over on my Twitch at twitch.tv/TenTenGames. But with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed the video, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.